don't speak the language that you speak. There's some words I know I'll never reach, but when I see you smiling back at me, somehow, I know exactly what you mean. Somehow, I know exactly what you mean. Oh, when you look a little hurt, sometimes I sing a song that I have learned. I swear to God, there's no way you could have heard, but somehow, you sing every single word. Somehow, you sing every single word. Oh, sometimes I go running in the dark when I don't know how to read the stars, but where I run, it don't matter how far. Somehow, I always end up in your arms. Somehow, I always end up in your arms. Oh, no, I don't know what happens when you die, and just the thought, you know, it kinda blows my mind. And when I look up to the sky, somehow, I know that it will be alright. Somehow, I know that you will be beside sun. Oh, that was Somehow by Tom Odell, and I played it straight from the charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your own ukulele, and you can play right along with this video. And if you'll be anywhere near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. In just a moment, I'll do a basic tutorial covering everything I just played. At the very end, I'll do a slow motion close-up play-along that you might find helpful. But right now, if you like the video, please like the video with a thumbs up. If you want lots more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want over 1,000 more free downloadable ukulele song sheets, each one with a link to its own free video tutorial and play-along, just like this one, then check out our Dropbox, and then come play with us. Okay, I like this song. It starts out so slow. It starts out so slow that I really wanted to go faster in the beginning. But by the end, the sound is full enough that you're not hoping for it to go faster. It builds, it builds, it builds. If you're a beginner and this is just a challenge for you, then you can strum the entire thing. You can. But I would encourage you to at least go for the first. You could do that. Even as a beginner, you could just do pluck, pluck, strum. You could do that. The idea is the song builds, right? It builds. And I built it by altering just a tiny bit the way I did the pluck strum and the way I did the strum pluck, making it a fuller sound. I'll show you how, although the notes are all in the song sheet too. So first I'm going to go over the chord transitions because they're the same throughout the song, and then I'll go over my right hand because that builds and builds and builds. So first off, G. Goes from a G to a D, right? G all the way through the intro, just there. Then I don't speak the language that you speak. Now, my ring finger, you notice, is the stability point. It's going to stay stuck on that string. It's just going to slide down one fret to that D. And then you pick up two fingers and leave one for the A minor. There's some words, and drop them back again. That makes your index finger the stability point there, right? I know I'll never, back to a G. Again, the ring finger is the one that's going to slide up on that same string, and you drop the rest. Reach. And now you got to pick them all up and drop a B minor. The way I do it, index finger, bar the second fret. There you go, that B minor. And then pick them all up again. Your ring finger just moves over one string, but the rest move for that E minor. When I see you smiling back at, and you got to pick them all up and drop them. Yep, nothing in common between these, but your index finger is going kind of diagonally over to the G7. Me. Now, my ring finger is just going to slide up one to the C. Now they all pick up and drop on the B minor. Oh, your index finger is almost in the right place for that A minor after the B minor. Back to a G. Now B minor, hardest chord in the song, I suppose. I bar the second fret again and drop a middle finger for the B7. I know exactly what you... And then I do that open version of an E minor again. And one more time, same things. Somehow, I know exactly what you mean. Oh, pick them all up and drop an A. That's the only place you've got an A. And I didn't give you very many hints on how to do those chord transitions. Sorry about that. Hopefully I'll be more helpful on the right hand. So what I did, there's basically until the end, which is kind of just down strums, until the end, I did two basic versions of things in each verse. It starts out with a pluck strum, and it finishes with a strum pluck. Doesn't sound... it sounds like opposites. It's not really, though, because the timing is a little different. So I've got a G here, right? Starts out, I'm just going to do pluck, pluck, strum, right? Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And that's the verse. That's verse 1. The start of verse 2, I just plucked 2 strings. The start of verse 3, I plus 3 strings. And that's how I get it sounding fuller. But then at the end, the chords change more, twice as frequently. And so it's strum, pluck, right? Strum, summa. But in verse 2, I'm plucking 2 strings. Verse 3, I'm plucking all 4 strings. Somehow. All right? One more thing I do in verse 3, and then I'll get to the instrumental. In verse 3 also, when I'm doing the pluck strum, I use all of my fingernails. Right, the verse 1, I'm doing largely just an index finger. Right, whereas verse 3, I use all of them. Gives a fuller sound. Kind of takes me longer to get across the strings, and it sounds like I got 4 different things going that blend together. And that's it for all of the verses. Instrumental verse, it is exactly the same chords, but I do a bit of a strum arpeggio. Here's how I do it. So that's how it starts out. So I've got down, pluck all 4, then I'm plucking the outside ones, and I'm going from the floor to the ceiling, right? So that's the first part of the instrumental verse. But when we get to the somehows, here's what I do. So I'm doing the down strum, and then I'm plucking from the ceiling down. Somehow, and then with the B7, since I'm hanging out on the B7 longer, I got more time, I go from the ceiling to the floor and back up. Same thing with the E minor. Or actually, I think I did that. And then pluck 2. Somehow. And by the way, there are no rules on that. The arpeggio, as long as you're forming the right chord, you can do the arpeggio any way you like, and you'll be using the right notes. So I changed it up a little bit every time I play it, I think. And yeah, okay. Verse 4, all strums, right. Now I don't know, but I try to put that emphasis on the third down strum. 1, 2, 3. And again, I'm doing that by, I might do it a little louder, but I'm trying to pass my 4 fingernails across, not at the same time. At the same time would be like this. See, it sounds less. That's when I'm doing it kind of sideways. It's not exactly a fan strum, but it's kind of a semi-fan, right? All right. So that's it until the very end when I did a little bit of an arpeggiation again. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to do a slow motion close-up play along. I debated, should I do the whole song? Because every verse is different. But the truth is, the whole song is already in slow motion. I don't have to do it any slower. I think what I'm going to do is from verse 3 to the end, because that is more distinct and it's the harder part and it has the arpeggiations or whatever. So follow along if you like. If you think it'll be helpful, here it goes. I'm starting with verse 3 in slow motion, a little bit slower than the regular song, but hardly really because it's so slow already. 5, 6, 7, and sometimes I go running in the dark when I don't know how to read the stars, but where I run, it don't matter how far. Somehow, I always end up in your arms. Somehow, I always end up in your arms. Oh. Now I don't know what happens when you die, and just the thought, you know, it kind of blows my mind. When I look up to the sky, somehow, I know that it will be alright. Somehow, I know that you will be beside. Oh. That's it. See you Wednesday. Bye.